Hi everyone, Farmer Joe here, coming at you fresh from the field. So here we are, it's still snowy outside, but lo and behold, it is summer in the greenhouse. And so we've got our cherry tomato plants and our beefsteak tomato plants going. These are going to be planted in the soil in the greenhouse in about 10 days. And so here, beautiful cherry tomato plant, this is the variety called Favorita. You know, nice two-headed plant, so we pruned it so that it has two heads, and we'll be talking about that in our Agro Tuesday video today, so check that out too. Today what we're doing is we're fertilizing and we're spacing the heads. So here, this guy has two heads, but because it was a little too tight in my basement, they grew really tight together, and each head is not going to have quite enough light. Specifically, the small one's not going to have enough light. So what we're doing is that we're using these skewers and these little clips to open up the spacing between the two heads, because what we really want is a plant that has like a U shape, not a V, because when we plant them in the soil and we're going to be trellising them, we want them to open up nicely into a U kind of shape, not tightly spaced like a V. And so we're using skewers, we're spacing them out. Also, I tested the salinity of the water today and we're pretty low, which means there's not a lot of fertilizer in there. And so we're giving everyone a teaspoon of Actisol. Actisol is pelleted chicken manure. It's super convenient, easy to use, super rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. If you want that for your garden, we've got some on the website. If you head over there and click on gardening supplies, we've got fertilizer, we've got compost, we've got insect netting, we've got everything you need. Well, not everything. We've got the things that I couldn't find anywhere. I went to the local garden centers and I was like, why is no one selling this? These things that are so important for gardening organically. And so I was like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it and sell it. So there we are. And so yeah, that's the news from the greenhouse. We're putting in a teaspoon of Actisol per pot. We're fluffing it up. We're making sure not to get it too close to the stem of the plant because we don't want to burn it, and we also don't want to put too much. So really limiting it to a teaspoon is super important. So I'm Farmer Joe, farming fresh for you. Looking forward to seeing you. It's almost spring. Here we go.